Oh, and just like that, I'm up to date. Here is issue 5. Um, what do we get for issue 5? As discussed in issue 4, Lieutenant Calsius. I am butchering that name. Get over it. I'm not feeling well, guys. I will figure out how to pronounce that properly. Calcius. There we go. First hero of the game, character if you wish. Awesome model. No, I'm just joking. He's not invisible. Here he is. Like I said, this is a really cool model. I really like the look of it. I can't wait to paint him up and actually spend time painting him. Like the legs have the ultramarine embossed. I'm not gonna say it because someone will laugh. Anyway, you're gonna laugh because I can't say it anyway. Yeah. So nice details. I love this sword. This sword in its little coming out of the scabbard is awesome. Two heads, one with the helmet, one with the face. I usually do my like captains, lieutenant, like character dudes with a bare face, but I love that helmet. I'm actually gonna keep that helmet for something else. The reef and the little thing on the top. I'm probably gonna keep that for my Crimson Fists. Because I'm doing Crimson Fist painting up this dude at the moment, and I haven't decided on a head for him. Anyway, not the point, but there's the other side of the scabbard. Not much more details on this side, so for the heads and a couple of little details. So this is really cool, because it's not push fit. Yeah, you actually need glue for this. So we'll get to glue as we're going with this one, because this doesn't push together, which is really cool. Also, I believe, yeah, 2017. So this is, I think, roughly when. Nah, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. I don't know. But yeah, cool model. Love it. Can't wait to build it. Take some time painting him up, doing it the way I like. For my Ultramarines, which I've decided to keep going with, because Ultramarines aren't seen much in my local, so let's keep that out. So here we go, lieutenants. Lieutenants are, and this is some information I actually know, which is pretty rare. Lieutenants have been done just for Primaris. They are new. Not just for Primaris, but you know what I mean. They're new to Primaris. They came out with them. They were designed by. Yeah, let's just read this bit. Lieutenants are the right hand of the company captain, often commanding several squads of Space Marine troops in battle. A lieutenant marches to war with a weapon blazing and vox links transmitting a constant stream of orders to his troops. So we've had captains, now we've got lieutenants filling out roles. Target enemy commanders, enemy infantry. These guys, bolters, pistols, swords, power fists. I think that goes into the magazine a bit later. Yeah, here's a nice pretty picture of them fighting some Tyranids, which are pretty cool. Then we've got Lieutenant Calsius. Who is he? Let's just run it for everyone before you get your own magazine. Lieutenant Calsius is a Primaris Space Marine of the Ultramarine 2nd Company, a veteran of the Indomitus Crusade. He has even served on the same battlefield as Primarch Reboot Gilliman himself. Striding into the fight with bolt pistol and power sword held aloft, Lieutenant Calcius knows no fear. Of course he doesn't. Giant 20,000 foot Space Marine dude. Of course he doesn't know any fear. What's he got? Power sword, bolt pistol. Power sword, bolt pistols on his side. But yeah, really cool. He's, like I said, command character. Here we go. There he is, looking all splendid. There's some Reavers and a Redemptor Dreadnought. I need one of those. Alright, so helmets for Lieutenant. Boom. Red, white stripe. I do have one lying around here somewhere. Here we go. When you paint it up, looks like a bit something like that. Okay, he's a bit shiny because I haven't dulled him down yet. Story for later, but there we go. red, white. That's how I do my Crimson Fists. You don't have to do it that way. You can extend the stripe down longer, make the red bigger if you need to, but that's just how I like to do mine. Power weapons, power sword, power fist. Got to get myself some fists for my fists. Yes, I just said that, fist for my fist, because I don't have one until I'm actually building this dude with his gauntlet. More power fists, claws, lightning claws. I miss really a lot. My Space Wolves, I had Terminators dual wielding these things, and man, do they shred! Literally, oh, they were beautiful. Again, Power Axe and Power Maul. I haven't really seen them, but well. Nova Thullum, just a bit of a story with the Ultramarines. Who are they fighting against? Orcs. Perfect for my Crimson Fists. They hate orcs. They hate orcs so much. Alright guys, so we move on to how to build Calsius. And this video is going to go for a bit longer than usual, guys, because I want to talk a bit, even though I am really silly sick. So just, where to cut, how to cut. At this point, you should know how to do that, and so forth. But glue. I don't have much in the way of glue lying around, especially not GW stuff. Not saying their stuff is bad, I just don't have any. What I use is this stuff. You'll find this stuff everywhere. That's a really old price tag from how much I would spend on it. Revel, contact a professional. Italian. Anyway, this is plastic glue. So plastic glue will melt your plastic parts together. It is advised that you glue things together before painting, because this stuff will mess up your paint. While you're trying to glue things together, it ends up looking yucky anyway, and a bit of cleanup afterwards. So you kind of use this before you paint things. No problem. Now, let's say you do paint things, and then you want to glue it together. So I will show you these. So I sub-assemble my stuff, right? Because I'm going to paint the cloak, and it's easier to get the details this way. So once they're all painted, how am I going to glue it together without ruining the paint job? Simple. Super glue. Super glue. Okay, you've got to hold the part in place for a bit, but it won't ruin your paint. So this is just some liquid stuff. A drop is more than enough to get most things to stick together for pretty much forever. Also difference. This will permanently weld things together unless you snap it or cut it apart. If you want to separate things and it's super glued, you chuck it in the freezer. And then you can just snap the bit. Just clean off most of the time. Most of the time it will come off clean. You just got to get it super cold before you do it. And done. That's a little hint for you. Little tip. Anyway, so we go through it, bang, how to put them together. So this gives you more of an kind of, you've done the push fit stuff, now it's kind of moving into this. I'm sure we're going to go back to push fit at some point, but I'll show you how to fix push fit stuff later on. But this gives you a bit of an example of what out of a box things on sprue usually are like. Hang on. So how things are usually on sprue, having to glue it all together and stuff. And yes, I prime things on sprue. Deal with it. We're gluing it together and things like that. So it gives you a bit of a, heads up on how to do that. Again, typical paints you're going to need. Get yourself some clean water. But we'll go over there, do your thing in the Mercrag blue. Yeah. Head of paint, obviously black, blackety black. Gold on the trim, the Aquila, some of the markings on the sword make him really regal looking, because, it's Ultramarines, they have to. Put the silver there, silver there. Bugman's glow, black for the hair. Death Guard green for the laurel, or reef, laurel? Someone let me know what it actually is. What does it say? Laurel wreath. Both right. There we go. And then that's what it'll look like when it's done. Can't wait to get some washes to show you guys this stuff. Anyway, command deck ambush. Again, we got Death Guard, our Poxwalkers, Calsius is over here, and they are the Intercessors. So that's it. This goes through. There's the guide stuff there. Doing some more things. Characters and games. I'm guessing it's the buff, the aura ability that he might have. We'll go through the back when we get to his card. Characters in game. Don't worry about that. I think that covers heroic intervention. I'm not sure. Yeah, heroic intervention. Again, I'll go through it when we do some of the games. Oh no, the magazine fell apart. Ambush, how to win. And then, does it say what? Power Fist, 4 to hit, 2 to wound, no save, 1 to 3 wounds, 2 attacks in the fight phase. Ooh, he has 2 attacks in the fight phase. And yeah, you can shoot pistols in combat. Again, Conquest stuff. And then we move on to what we're going on next. So issue 6. Again, we discussed this last time. Same Death Guard as we had in issue 2. And then issue 7, 2 weeks later, we're going to go through how to make a Space Marine. That'll be interesting, because I'm interested in always that kind of stuff. How to do shades, and they're the 2 shades we have. So we have non-oil, I always pronounce that wrong, and Agrax Earth Shade. Okay, so the difference is now, non-oil is very black, very oily, yeah, and Agrax Earth Shade comes off very brown, very dirty. Perfect for your Death Guard, perfect for your Marines. Well, the way I would use it is that. But yeah, so that, guys, was issue 5. That brings me up to date on all 5 issues. I got there eventually. I'm still sick. But there we are, guys. So that's Calsius. I will probably do a tutorial on him, because I will be doing the white, how I would do this with the gold and things like that. And since he's second company, I would be doing the second company markings for Ultramarines on this, which I don't know if are gold or not, but we will work that out together. And we might go a little bit further with like doing parchment, adding some new paints on top, especially with the blonde hair that he has. There's a bit of blonde hair there. I refuse to do eyes. Don't ask me to do eyes. I'm not going to do it. Adding some things, how to do edge highlighting. It's a lot of fun. It's tedious, but it's a lot of fun. And just, you know, doing shades and things like that. I might skip before. Might show you guys before issue 7 comes out, because you know what you're getting in issue 7. Anyway, guys, I've spoken for too long. My throat is killing me. I'm going to sit down and do some hobby stuff now. Oh, I hope to get better soon. Issue 6 next week. I really hope to get my first thing from my first delivery from of my Conquest stuff, because I haven't got it yet, and I'm up to week 5, and yeah, should have been here by now. Anyway, guys, no problem. You guys have a good one. If you're watching this at night, have a good night. Sleep tight. If you're watching it during the day, have a good day. Don't let people get on your nerve too much. Just remember, breathe. Anyway, guys, thumbs up. Have a good one. I'll see you later.